What's up YouTube? Today we're going to take a look at a Sera Miracle deck. Now there are tons of ways to build these decks. They're all centered around Sera as the key engine. Sera discounts all of your other cards by 1, and the idea here is to be very reactive up until turn 6. So play a few cards. On turn 5 you play Sera. On turn 6 you see what your opponent has done so far, and you play 4, 5 or 6 cheap cards to flip the game around all of a sudden. The version that I'm playing today has Dracula as well as Chavez as a combination for an additional carry package. Chavez is generally very good in Sera decks because it increases the likelihood to have drawn Sera by turn 5. And the other cute interaction with Dracula is that usually on turn 6 we will get our hand empty. We will be able to play all of our cards except for America Chavez, and that's where Dracula strikes. He gets 9 power from that discard. So turn 4 ideally we play Dracula, turn 5 Sera, go for our miracle turn, and Dracula still gets the additional America Chavez buff. Now the list I originally found on Marvel Snap Zone was playing Maximus instead of Strong Guy. That's the only tech choice that I did, mostly because I just don't have Maximus, but Strong Guy is actually a pretty sick tech choice in this, because I mentioned earlier on, most of the time we will end up with an empty hand, so this is going to be another 4 mana 10 power play. And another card that really helps with consistency here is Colleen Wing. She can really help us control our hand size to make sure we either only have America Chavez left in the end for the Dracula discard or have no card left at the end of the game for the Strong Guy buff. And she also smoothes out a lot of hands. If we never found Sera, we can often still get that Strong Guy buff going. Now the rest of the cards is either strong value cards or reactive cards. Let's start with the reactive cards first. The Rogue is incredibly good against cards like Devil Dinosaur, Iron Man, Blue Marvel, Khazar. Can just disrupt a lot of your opponent's strategies. And another disruptive card here is Scarlet Witch. We see some pretty cool use cases of her later on in the gameplay, but the main reason she's in here is that she allows us to reach locations like Death's Domain, like Luke's Bar or Bar with No Name. On turn 6 we can all of a sudden pull out a win on these locations and not give our opponent time to react because the game ends right then and there. Apart from that, the value cards we play in this are Mysterio, 2 mana, 5 power, already incredibly strong. And the illusions are actually often benefits in this deck because they also buff Bishop, they buff Angela as well, and they can make Ant-Man's and Mojo's passives way more easy to accomplish. I have to warn you, this is quite the big brain deck. I was playing this archetype for the first time. I haven't played Sera Miracle before, and I was making a lot of mistakes in my gameplay, so excuse me for that, but it was a great learning experience. And another thing I realized is that this deck is incredibly good if you are good at snapping and retreating, because it very often looks for your opponent like they're very far ahead on turn 4 or 5. So they will often accept your snaps or snap themselves thinking that they're ahead, and then you can blow them out on turn 6 with your miracle turn and collect a lot more cubes than you usually would. So if you want to see this deck in action, here are a bunch of gameplay examples taken from my Twitch stream. Just a warning again, lots of misplays incoming. Hate it when that happens. Iceman Sentinel. Could just be a dino deck with some disruption, with some control elements. What you snapping for? Please don't hit the raft. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, I need 1 space open at every location for a Rogue. This would have been so perfect if Sera didn't get hit. So I guess I do this. Mojo right side maybe? No, it's fine. The thing is, Rogue negates the Devil Dino, but it doesn't really give us much because we will not have much of a hand left after turn 6. But Daredevil only showed where you put the cards. No, it also shows what the cards are, it's true. And Daredevil is a pretty cool card. Pretty cool design. Do we just win middle? Yeah, we win. This is the real one. I mean, I assume they play Devil Dino, right? So maybe I just go Rogue for the 180 no scope. We still lose right side, even with Rogue. We win middle, I guess we just go left and it's fine. Leader. My Rogue steals it right back. Oh, thank you for the cubes. I probably could have snapped here. Flat if you snapped, but my opponent snapped at some point, right? I don't think that was my snap. The Rogue Wars. Ah, interesting. Well, this is of course cracked with Serra. I think I do nothing the first few turns. Yeah, sure, this is fine. Ooh. We're not drawing Serra, we're gonna have a tough time though. Like Kazoo. Like doubling Dracula doesn't make that much sense. There will only be one Chavez to discard. This is actually a tough game. I guess we want to double Ant-Man. We don't have a really good spot to place Lizard. Like, we don't really want to put him middle because he'll be a -1 in the end. Colleen is not very good here. I guess it's this and then we Rogue for the 180 no scope. Double Dracula, is that even good? Ah, sure, it's fine. We just hope to actually yoink Blue Marvel's effect and not like armors. Are we still losing though? I mean, if I play Mysterio, I can guarantee that Rogue goes there. I want to take the shot. We're 50-50 on both of the Blue Marvels. Ooh.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, wait. This is
I am Iron Man.
dizzying. I don't even know what we want to hit here. I guess we want to steal Iron Man. Oh yeah, we're not strong enough. Oh, this copies this Rogue. Interesting. It doesn't steal again. It just copies this effect. pretty sad. Another one that I'm thinking more and more about is an arm sleeve, like a tattoo. Full sleeve for an arm. I'd save the Ant-Man. Oh, that's interesting. It's really nice card art. Rogue. Rogues here. Let's do this. I don't want to commit Lizard yet. But it's pretty obvious that we're going to fill up middle if Angela's there, so we can already place Ant-Man. Yeah, not sure yet where to commit Mojo to. Lizard left, I guess. Ah, not Limbo again. Yuck. Just YOLO Mojo middle, I guess? Sure. Goose. I don't get what my opponent's playing. Okay. So we're probably winning middle. Quite strong there. Do I go for the no-scope rogue? Or just Sarah left? I feel like my opponent can probably fit both up. And they probably beat us in that case. Like, they for sure play some card middle that debuffs Lizard and gives them Angela buff. They win out there for sure. Can't really stop it. Like, even Sarah is very unlikely. We're just going to be at 16 power. Guess. But Rogue is only 50-50 to hit something significant here. And we reveal first. Nah, no, Rogue is actually bad. I feel like we win middle, but lose left and right. By 2. Ah, damn, it's close. Wait, no. Where did I put Mysterio? I already forgot. Middle is not Mysterio. It was the right side? What? This is so confusing. Pfft, sure, I take it. Wait, how did we win this? Did all of the bishop buffs get through after the cards got flipped? That's actually very good to know. Because I always thought that as soon as you play the card, even if it's face down, like it still counts as playing the card. Which means bishop gets the buff then and there. Real Mysterio does not have the green aura, in case you forget which one is real. That is very useful advice. Thank you. Whenever this is the location, we want to empty our hand as quickly as possible to maximize the, well, value of our hand, basically. Let's go for the... Scarlet Witch? No, we want to draw other stuff, it's fine. You play Arrow with initiative, you don't trigger the enemy's Angela. Oh, that's also good to know. Huh. Dracula's probably winning this. Thinking about Scarlet Witch left. My opponent seems to be playing Kazoo, so they might try to empty their hand here and hope to redraw a bunch. Or they play a movement deck. But either way, like, Space Throne is an easy win here. Always freaking Limbo. Okay, that's actually a bit scarier. But they can only play on this location, so Doctor Strange and... I guess Cloak can go middle and then Doctor Strange can pull back to the left. I guess we just play Serra. And then next turn is Mojo and Colleen Wing. Okay, so they're gonna try to win left, I suppose. Man, I always forget about frickin' Limbo. What? How do I never learn from my mistakes? I'm trolling. I missed so much bishop value here. Should have just played bishop on like turn 4 or 5. Win middle by 1. Win right by 3. Close game, but yeah, not a masterclass on my end. But we're learning, we're learning. Okay, that looks good. Oh, that looks like a great hand. Imagine stealing this effect with Rogue. I guess I want Dracula and Strong Guy left. The maximum power I can put out. I guess I'm a bit scared of Professor X middle here. Can we beat this? That's a whole lot of power. Scarlet Witch left. Wait, how much power do we get? This is going to be 7, 9, 10.
Opponent snapped.
This kind of, I just hope they don't play anything right side, but middle. Oh, perfect! Let's go!
Assemble.
Oh, that was such a clutch. But this is why Scarlet Witch can be absolutely nuts in this deck. Okay, still 1 by 1. Cosmo did counter the discard from Colleen Wing, which means our hand did not go completely empty. Stronger did not get the buff. It was closer than I thought. But still, that felt good. Yeah, the good thing about Deadlock is if you play it on an empty board, 3 mana for 5 power is just pretty solid overall. But most of the time, Carnage is better. Ooh, that's usually not very good for us. Ronin is low-key really good here. Ooh. Let's make that high key. I'm a bit scared. They played Morbius in the wrong location. Gambit? Could be Hela. Hela or Dracula. I mean, we're not really going to get the hand empty, so Stronger does not make that much sense. Does Dracula make sense, or do we just swarm? I think we just swarm. Play for middle and right. Something like this. Then Ronin right and Chavez or something. This card makes... Okay, it's Swarm. This card makes Ronin much weaker. It's a bit of my worry here. Guess it has to be Ronin though. No, Ronin and then Dracula Colleen. It's pretty strong. Then Dracula gets either Ultron or Chavez. Ooh. Ah, we still can't get Strong Guy off, right? Wait, play Chavez? Next turn play... No, that doesn't work. Feels like Dracula Colleen into Chavez. Three of those cards are swarms. They can pretty much empty their hand, which means Ronin is going to be pretty weak. Now the question is, are we strong enough? I don't think we are. I want to try this though. Too bad we didn't draw Serra earlier. Serra on Onslaught Citadel is usually just bonkers. Oh, Blue Marvel? We beat that. Get out of here. Easy mode. We've expected a bit more cards on turn 7 from our opponent. If they would have played 1 or 2 more cards, they beat us. Because Ronin It's -4 for every card our opponents plays. The Khazar synergy. That's annoying. Just Colleen? No play. Huh. I have no idea what my opponent is playing. We're probably not gonna empty our hand. So strong guy is pointless, but Khazar is good. Kind of want to snap, but I also kind of want to get an impression of what our opponent's playing first. Kind of want to fill this up. This works, and then we can chavez middle or right side. Okay. I think I can go for the debate. They probably think I play something middle to get Ant-Man value. Could just try to win out right side. This middle gives me +12, win out by 6. I feel like this is the smarter play. A close call though. Because Dracula might just discard something like Red Skull. Beats us no matter what. I want to try this. Oh, Taskmaster, yeah, that beats us as well. Oof. Ah, out brains, out rock, paper, scissors. Starting to be more and more of a fan of the strong guy attack though. Makes a lot of sense in this deck. That is an expensive card. How do I... I'm pretty sure I can't do this. I play everything. But also just Scarlet Witch middle. But I think if I play on curve, it's gonna be fine. So just like Colleen Ant-Man, I guess. Discard one of these, that's okay. Dracula discard for the -8? How about no? How about no? Oh, Scarlet Witch is pretty nice here. It doesn't quite work mana-wise though. We just go Bishop right and Serra middle, then Hobgoblin. No, that won't work. No, I could do it. I don't mind it. Collection level am I on? Like 1900. How dare you? How Thanks for freeing up the Angela slot. Okay, what is this?
Opponent snapped.
Sure, it's not just Hobgoblin middle into Chavez, right? It's Serra. Scarlet with Chavez. Although, power-wise, just Hobgoblin is better. And then I can either play Chavez or Witch and Strong Guy. Okay. Pretty sure it's just Chavez middle. Their most likely play is also Chavez, Spider-Woman. It's a tie. And we win because of more total power. GG! Could have snapped. I was a bit scared that they would drop something like Magneto here. Just some 12 power finisher. Against Chavez and cards like Spider-Woman, we're chilling. That for tax reasons. Okay. Pretty drastic. God damn it. Uh-oh. Dinosaur incoming. Oh no. Oh, yes. Oh, maybe? I'm confused. I don't know if this is good or not. Oh, babe. That was so many emotions in like within half a minute. Yeah, we play this for sure. YOLO snap because we have Rogue. I wish I hadn't played Scarlet Witch earlier on though. Yeah, I respect that retreat. It's kind of hard to come back from double Serra.